Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. If you like American cars, but not the classic ones, if you're more into the modern American cars, well, you're looking at the right video. What we have in front of you right now, it's a 143 scale, 2007 Dodge Caliber. Now, the Dodge Caliber, it was the vehicle that replaced, if you remember, the Dodge Neon, the infamous Dodge Neon that was good and bad in a way because it was not very reliable, but it was a very modern car that sold mostly worldwide. Well, this is the car that took over that one. And this is a pretty good looking car. Now, I don't think the Dodge Caliber did even half as good at what the Neon did in sales. And, you know, it was not as popular as the Neon. Not everyone was really attracted to it. It's not the very common shape that you really like in a car because it's not a car, it's not an SUV. It's like a hatchback, but it was a little higher up in the ground to my memory. Now let's talk about this vehicle. This car was sold between 2006 all the way down, but model years between 2007 till 2012. Those were the model years of this car. And it only made as a five-door hatchback, front wheel drive, and also they had an all-wheel drive. And engine wise, you had a few engines. You had a 1.8, a 2.0, and you had a 2.0 turbo diesel and a 2.4 regular gasoline and a 2.4 turbo gasoline. So you had quite a few options there. And then transmission wise, you had a 5 speed, a 6 speed manual, and a 5 speed manual. And then you had a 6 speed manual. Yes, so 5 speed and a 6 speed manual. And then you had a CVT automatic transmission. So you had the best of both worlds, choices for everyone. So everyone had a choice. Now this one right here, as I was looking going around, is the RT version. Now the RT, it was like the highest up in like engine, like most powerful, the one that probably most of the people wanted to buy if they were buying them. And I was looking at numbers as sales wise. I see the best year for the caliber was the first year, the 2007. That was the year that sold the most. Sold worldwide about 136,000 cars. So not bad numbers, not bad, but it did well. For the first 3 years, it did well. 2006, 2007, 2008. It did pretty well. It started dropping drastically in 2009. That's when I guess the numbers were not doing well. By the way, guys, before I forget, this is a resin model, and it's made by Spark. Spark made this quite interesting looking vehicle, resin. I find it to be quite attractive. I think it's a very well made, very detailed, as usually resin models are. But at the same time, they're fragile. So resins are good, but they're fragile, and that's what it is. This one is. It's a good-looking car, but they're fragile. All right, guys. Let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. As I was reading in the a little information about the car, I noticed that the Dodge Caliber, was Dodge's first modern offerings in Europe and the Asian markets, such as Japan, South Korea, and Singapore. And also, it was also introduced in China in 2008, and it was Dodge's second modern vehicle offering in the market. Dodge did not sell vehicles in China since after the World War II, yeah. Also in Australia, it was the return of Dodge brand since the early 70s. That's nice, good information. I didn't know about those things. I like to read those things. All right, guys. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I post more videos. Take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.